Hi, it's Jim. I just want to talk about the map feature. I think it's one of the best tools that the portal offers. You just need to understand how it works. So, I went to the favorites again. I'm going to use this 5732 Ranger Street. So I'm going to click on it, and right below Ranger Street, there's the map icon, and also down here's the map. So if you click on the map, either one of those maps, it'll go to the map feature, and it'll show with the parcels what the lot lines look like. But everybody likes to see what it looks like from the sky, so I put on satellite, and then you can zoom in. Usually you have to use two fingers. It's a Google product, so use two fingers. And you can see got a nice size house. You can see the backyard. You can see a little bit of the neighborhood. It's functional for you. One of the other things I like is the Google Street View. So just uh, Google Maps drove around on trash day and took pictures. So you can see, you can see the video of the street they took. I'm not sure how old this video is, but it kind of gives you an idea what the feel of that street looks like. I think there's maybe a little bit of a ditch right there in the front of the house. It just kind of gives you a little bit more than the satellite view would give you. So Google Street View, that helps. We'll come back to the maps. And so here, since we live by the coast, it's nice to know where the flood zones are. So you hit the layers here, and I hit on flood zones, and it'll overlay a flood map. And so if it's an X, it's not in a flood zone. And it's nice to know how far you are from a flood zone. So the flood zones, it uh, it takes a little processing power, so it doesn't want to make it too big. So you can zoom out a little bit, you can move it around, but you can see how far or close you are to a flood zone. That's always important to know. So the next thing is, let's see how far we are from the different cities. So I'm going to take off the flood zone layer, and I'm going to add the city layer. And this one's in Virginia Beach, but if I let it refresh, over here off Providence Road, that's when you go into Chesapeake. So you can see it is Chesapeake. It's written there by Sparrow Road. And you're in Virginia Beach. And over here on 64, you're turning it in Norfolk. So it's in Virginia Beach. It's kind of in this top little corner right here. So that's where you can see how far you are from the different cities. The other thing I like to do is overlay school zone. So I overlaid the high school zone so I can see what high school is assigned to that house. I highly recommend, if your school is important to you, you look at the city's school website. They'll tell you for that address which school is assigned, elementary, middle, and high. So the map says that it's in Kempsville High School. If it was on the other side of Providence, they'd be going to Tallwood. And if they were in Chesapeake, they'd be going to Indian River High School. So those are the high schools, just to kind of see how much of the neighborhood is going to different high schools. On some streets, one side goes to one and one side goes to the other. So just something to keep in mind. Another thing is, when you're looking at the house and you're not familiar with the area, you try to orient yourself. And sometimes you get yourself, oh, I know where that intersection is, or I know where that church is, and then you lose yourself. But if you click on this bullseye next to layers in the top left corner, it'll reorient you with the house that you were looking at. And then you can zoom in and out from there. So, like I said, that's some of the great features of this map feature. It's a great function for those that are searching for homes. Um, and it's more than just that little map that you see on the thing. So have a great day, happy hunting, and look forward to see you at the closing table after because we found your house.